What's up, guys? I'm Mike from StockedUp. In this video, we have a ton of information to go over. If you've been paying attention to the market for the past 2 days, you're probably thinking, what is going on? Yesterday, the market was down 400 points in after hours, and today it finished up over 150 points. You're probably thinking, what is going on? How is there, a 550 point range? Why is the market so volatile? So here's the thing. Yesterday, the market fell because in after hours, because Iran sent ballistic missiles to houses where there were U.S. troops in. So Iran retaliated against the U.S. for killing their Soleimani leader, and they retaliated, and obviously it's not a good thing for Iran or the U.S. So the markets fell. So after that retaliation happened, there was no deaths or anything like that. Trump said all is well, right? He gave investors like a sense of like assurance, everything's fine, all is well. He said that markets came back up. And then what happened is they were just like cruising around, not a lot of volume. And Trump said he said it seems like Iran is calming down. So pretty much he gave the markets he gave the markets a sense that the conflicts between the US and Iran aren't as bad as everyone thinks. So he says right here, Trump says Iran appears to be standing down after missile attacks on US targets, right? So that is giving investors a sense of assurance, and pretty much the markets were up today. And there was also another thing that contributed to this big green day, and that is because private payrolls came out today, and they really, really exceeded expectations. So pretty much, let's see. So there was only an expectation of 100,000 of an increase, but there was 125,000. Yeah. So an extra 25,000 job increase, which is great, and that's another reason why the market popped. But the main thing is to go over how to make money in this market and what you should be looking at. So we know the market is extremely volatile right now. Yesterday in after hours, it was down 400 points. Today it finished up 150 points. All right, that's great, but how do you profit? Like what should you be doing? So here is the plan. So this is what I'm doing. So I know right now that implied volatility is very, 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 very low. Pretty much what that means is options are super cheap. So what we know is there are tensions between the U.S. and Iran. And since implied volatility is so cheap, you could pick up some of these put debit spreads extremely cheap. You can get 6, 7, 8, 9 times your money if the market falls. And we know if another catalyst about Iran and the U.S. comes out, the market falls hard and fast to that catalyst. It fell 400 points in after hours yesterday. Imagine what would happen if these tensions, escalate. Like if Iran, if they attack a U.S. oil tanker in the Strait of Hormuz, or if they attack or whatever, if they do something higher than the ballistic missile attack, the markets might fall 500, 600, 700 points. Who knows? So here's the thing. That being said, we do know that there are tensions between the U.S. and Iran. So what I'm doing is, since I have the opportunity to get 7 times my money if the market falls, I have put debit spreads on a lot of stocks like Nike. You could also pick them up on the SPY. What you could do is you could go to like February expiration, and you could buy you could buy about a 315 put and sell like the 305 put. Crazy risk reward. That's good. That's a good idea. But the main thing is in terms of what the market's going to be doing in the future. So I have a neutral to bearish stance on the market right now. I don't think it's going to pop or explode like if there's news of no war. I just have like a neutral stance. I'm personally going to wait and just see what happens with the market overall. Like I have a decent amount of money in the put debit spreads, but it's not a lot, So I really wouldn't put a ton of money in the put debit spreads, because really, it's only if the tensions continue to escalate, which we'll be going over more shortly in the video. So pretty much, if we go to CNBC, we could see with the Iranian tensions is Trump said all is well. right? And that calmed investors down, gave them a sense of assurance. Appears to be standing down. Iran appears to be standing down. However, there's also a news article that Trump said Iran appears to be standing down, but he also said he's going to be punishing them with economic sanctions. So he's retaliating back at them. That's the thing. Everyone thinks, I think investors, they see this Trump saying all is well, and like he's not going to retaliate back. So Trump retaliated back today, and a lot of people don't know that. We are retaliating back. We're not doing it with with the military, but we're doing it economically. So that's important to keep in mind. And it's not like Iran is just going to take that. They're probably going to retaliate back. And then you guys know Trump's going to retaliate back at them. And if that happens, then the markets are going to fall hard and fast, and the put-debit spreads will explode, and I'd make 7 times of my money, right? If that doesn't happen, that's okay, because I didn't put a lot of money in the put-debit spreads. And here's the thing. With the SPY overall, I would not go heavy against it with puts. You never really want to fight the trend. You don't want to fight the trend. The market is technically up right now. It hit record highs today. If you want to play momentum, there's a lot of stocks that exploded today. Let's see. Tesla did great. UNH did great. McDonald's did great. So, if you guys want to, you could play calls on these. That'd be fine to play the momentum. But really, now is not the time to be going heavy on anything. The market is very uncertain right now. And all I could see from the market right now is implied volatility that is very low. What that means is if you pick a direction, like calls or puts or whatever, if the market moves, like the market's going to move either way, either up or down, obviously. But no one is expecting like a big move. So if Iran, for example, attacks the U.S. or we attack Iran, that's going to cause the markets to fall, and no one's expecting that, and we know that because of implied volatility. It's so low, so no one's expecting anything. If something does happen, the puts are going to explode. So when you have an opportunity to get 6, 7, 8 times your money, and then there's a decent chance of it happening, especially considering Trump retaliated back today, you might want to take advantage of that opportunity. Obviously, it's your own risk if you do, but this is just what I'm doing. I also sold some call credit spreads on Google, pretty much. I'm just making a stance that Google is not going to be higher than 14.30 by Friday, and as long as that happens, then I'm going to make about 10%. So yeah, that's the deal. I'm just neutral on the SPY overall. There's a lot of catalysts, and something, just the last takeaway, Trump did retaliate today. Not a lot of people know that, and the market is up because they think that the fear of war is over. It's not over. It's calmed down, but Trump did retaliate today, and Iran will probably retaliate back. So keep that in mind. It was good to see yesterday how the markets will fall. Just a nice example, if the tensions do escalate, this one piece of news caused the markets to fall 400 points in less than an hour. So keep that in mind. Share what you guys are looking at in the comments down below. As always, I want to take the time to thank every single person who took the time to watch this video, especially those who leave comments down below. It helps the channel grow so much you don't even understand. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and of course, comment down below. It helps the channel a lot. Thanks for watching.